Hello, once again here we're playing Hogwarts Legacy. Gonna continue the main story and side quest.
Any luck finding
Miss Moffat, I caught Quinaira.
That's incredible!
Not too bad, if you know what you're doing.
Don't be so humble. Well, may I?
Actually, I think she'll be safer with me.
But it was my idea to Oh, the cheek! Now what shall I do? With... You traitorous foul napper! I hope she picks your eyes out!
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student.
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner.
I had an idea to train. We hit a snag.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing two snidgets with one stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit?
I'll get the venomous tentacula for...
Marvelous. I take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need... This must be it. Now, to find that venomous tentacula. Revelio. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
What could be?
Stop! Stop, bandit!
What could be?
Stop! Stop, bandit!
This must be the cellar. Now, to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Revelio.
Where is that venomous tentacula?
Revelio.
Ringo. Ackley. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Revelio. Hello, Amora. Revelio.
Me yet?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl.
Hello, my friend.
I did, thank you. In fact,
Are you? I suspect. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again.
of course.
I do. I thought you might be just the
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about...
She's lovely. Her late husband, Aidan, was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some... And you could retrieve something of mine.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle...
Dot's a skilled potioneer. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle...
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean that Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Seems a pleasant enough little place. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me.
Believe it or not, I have some with me. Sirona also mentioned that Mr.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgot. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were all... Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can...
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was...
Goodness. Well, she was all... I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden.
Do you remember anything about the letters you...
Oh, of course. A few letters. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprott.
Thank you. I'll be here if...
You must have. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. No! No!
Fringo!
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Someone's going to regret trespassing. Running home!
Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Revelio. That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Confringo! Revelio! Incendio! Lumos! Revelio. Ha. Confringo. Revelio.
Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Should think they felt that. Revelio! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. This must be Sirona's box of letters. Revelio. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. Revelio. Revelio. I have good news.
Oh, thank you.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team... I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Raven.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. Especially when it comes to young people. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle.
We do. She taught me so much. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, well...
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle said...
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. And for returning this box of letters.
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time.
How interesting.
It's a travesty. I often read about great witches in my limit. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso trick. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, One cannot access it.
And you're a third.
Quick one, aren't you? Would you get Herodiana's signature out?
How did Herodiana...
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by... She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard. That one may have been...
What ended up happening to her?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only... Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually...
If you tell me where to...
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the defense... There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles.
Very well. I shall... This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Revelio. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next. Revelio. That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for him, and this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wanted to see this. Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself. You're my second favorite hero!
Thank you for watching. Wish you well. See you in the next video.